Today we are going to talk about Mr. Sunday and the heavy Christian symbolism in him, and I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe, like and share to support the channel, and without any further ado, let's just get started. So first of all, we are going to start with some obvious ones, because there are some really obvious ones between them, and then we are going to go into some a little bit more complex ones. So first of all, we have obviously his name. His name is literally Sunday, and what is Sunday? The holy day for Christianity. So that was the most obvious one of his Christian symbolism. And before you go to the comments section and start attacking me and telling me not only him is called Sunday, there are multiple different people who are called Sunday. Yes, I understand. Please. I said the first one, I didn't say the only one, right? So let us continue. Let us continue. The second one is the cross symbol on his gloves. If you stop the screen at a good point, you will see that there is actually a clear cross symbol on his glove. It's basically the opening in the glove that is forming the cross. What is that a symbol for? I don't know, but it is clearly a cross that is formed basically with that empty opening, and that is another obvious symbol for Christianity in his design. Now the third one is he told us Penacony's story in 3 different acts that we accessed from 3 different doors, which were set in a clear way that represents the Holy Trinity, because one was in the middle and the other 2 were basically long away from it, and they were on the left and the right. And that could be basically interpreted in 2 different ways. It could also be representing basically the cross and the fact that Jesus had basically 2 criminals on his sides, both sides, basically the left and the right. Or it could be interpreted as the Holy Trinity representation, being basically the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Because if you form the cross on your face, you can see that they are basically 1 in the middle and then 2 on the 2 sides. So it was basically a clear indication to either the cross or to the Holy Trinity. And while we were doing that, we were doing it with a very interesting music in the background, and that was basically a cathedral like music playing in the background. It was a little bit way too divine and way too villainous to sound like just a normal villain, like seriously. He has some god complex in him as well. Anyways, the 4th reference or symbolism is basically the fact that he divided the events that happened on Penacony in 7 different days with 7 different events, referencing the creation of the world. And in his final boss fight, phase 3, every time we attack him, I don't know if you noticed that, but every time we attack him, he says the following sentences after every hit. The first time you attack him, he says, "First day grant truth." The second time you attack him, he says, "Second day grant the calendar." The third time you attack him, he says, "Third day grant language." The 4th time you attack him, he says, "Fourth day grant value." The 5th time you attack him, he says, "Fifth day grant rules." The 6th time you attack him, he says, "Sixth day grant meaning." And the 7th time you attack him, he says, "Seventh day grant dignity." And he stops there, and then he raises his hand to touch a hand that comes out of the sky in a similar manner to what? To the Adam and God art. It was a clear reference to Adam and God. The same way where in the art Adam extends his hand to try to touch God's hand, it was clearly the same way Also, Sunday extends his hand to touch that hand that comes from the sky, which most likely is an Aeon's hand or some sort of a god's hand. He basically touched it in the exact same way with the finger, a finger to finger touch. That was a clear indication that it was basically a reference to the Adam and God art. And as I said before, the 7 days were a clear reference to the creation of the world, because if you don't know how the creation of the world went on, it was basically as follows. The first day, God created light. The second day, God created the atmosphere. The third day, God created dry ground and plants. The fourth day, God created sun, moon, and stars. The fifth day, God created birds and sea creatures. The sixth day, God created land animals and humans. The seventh day, God rested. So as you can see, 7 days with 7 different events, 7 days with 7 different events. So it's pretty clear that that was a direct reference to the creation of the world, and then the touch, as well as I said before, was a clear reference to Adam and God art. Now next we have basically the fact that his OST is always filled with bells and choir in it, which makes us feel like we are in a cathedral, and it's basically the two most important things for Christianity. Bells and choir in a cathedral is basically everything for Christianity, and that is another reason why he was referenced for Christianity. And then the sixth one, which is the final one as well, is his angelic form with the halo and the angel wings. That halo is an angel halo, and the wings are basically angel wings, and that specific design is very clearly an angel from Christianity's design. Now it could be in different religions as well, similar to that, but it is basically from Christianity, and these are, together with all of the other references, it's clear that it was basically referenced to Christianity. So as you can see, there are 6 different references in him and in his gameplay to Christianity. If I missed anything, if you think that I missed anything, I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. What did I miss, and where could we see it if it is possible? If it's not possible, just let me know what we did miss. And yeah, basically I would love to hear your opinion about the references as well in the comments section below. What do you think about them? And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to support the channel. And until next time, see you as always in the next video.
Too short.
Brother, the dream is over.